Alright, here's my attempt at covering James. Now, I don't really have much to change about him. Or do I? Yeah, the main thing I'd change about James is the color. I know this might make him look a little more toy-like, giving him a brighter shade of red, but I honestly think it makes him look better. It makes him look like how he did in Chris's books, especially with the blue lining on his cab, splashers, and tender. And for once, I don't think I actually had to shrink a whistle. Some of you might disagree with me, but I honestly don't think it's too big for his cab. Now, as I'm going to do with all my steam engines, I'm going to give them actual funnels that don't look like Mario's pipe, actual headlamps, and then lamp irons and brake pipes, and then more than one coupling link, which is something I forgot to mention when I did Thomas. But something I would keep that hasn't been consistent over the original show was the way his brake pipe is facing. In All Engines Go, my ideal James, his brake pipe is facing upwards. But in the show, seasons 1 and 2 is facing upwards, then season 3 downwards, then back upwards in seasons 4 and 5, and from season 6 through 17 it was facing downwards again, and then in season 18 for the rest of the show it was upwards. It never really stayed consistent, and it just drove me bonkers. I also added James's handrails to him on both sides, because that's something I felt like I needed to add. I also added a lighter color of siderods to him, because his wheels are black. If there's one thing I would change about this, it's the way his firebox is proportioned, because it's a little too thin for my liking, and it goes a little further. By the time I realized this mistake, it was too late. But same as always, I'm going to keep his face size the same, because I like the smoke box door appearance, it looks like. And he can keep the brown irises, because I think that feature is cool. Random side note, sometimes it looked like the third season of the show was trying to give James a smoke box door look. From now on, things like the iris colors staying the same, the lamp irons, lamps, brake pipes, and funnels and all that, from now on, I'm not going to point those out because they're blatantly obvious. I just decided to point it out for Thomas and James because they were the first two I worked on. To me, James looks the least different in All Engines Go than he did in the original series. He's up there with Toby and Cranky. If you like seeing my edits and sharing my point of view, then please drop a comment down below. See ya!